Hi, it's Peter here from the AirGun Centre, and in this video I'm going to walk you through some of the best air rifles currently on the market. These are the ones that our customers really love, and I've got a great mix here that I'll take you through and show you how each one works and what makes them special, and hopefully help you find the right one for you. And just so as you know, every rifle we sell comes with our lifetime guarantee and free services, but also like to remind you that we actually do home delivery too. So let's get into these rifles. Let me start with the Weihrauch HW100 selection, the legendary HW100. This is the laminated version as the adjustable cheek piece. All of the Weihrauch 100s come with two 14-shot magazines. It's an incredibly slick system, rotary mags. It's the easiest thing in the world to load and turn to actually fire. Comes with this fantastic silencer, arguably the best you can get. They all have a little pressure gauge on the end of the cylinder. Throughout the range, the fill pressure is the same. They're 200 bar fill. In 177, you're going to get sort of 70 shots out of the short carbine. Out of the longer version, the standard version, which you can see has got 4 inches extra cylinder, you're going to get another 20 shots per charge. So that's 177. In 2.2, you will get 10 shots more per charge. So that is the laminated version. It's got the lovely adjustable cheek piece. So that's that. They come like this as well, which is the thumb hole walnut, which has been redesigned over the years. It's really quite attractive now. Again, as I say, same setup, same mags, same fill pressure, same fantastic silencer. As you can see, again, that's the standard length. This is the standard length. It comes in the carbine, the shorter version as well. And then finally, there's the sporter version, which is the sporter stock, so no thumb hole. Everything again is the same, and this again is available in the carbine option. So plenty of options to cover all bases there. The trigger unit is second to none, absolutely superb. Yeah, so there it is, HW100. So just to clarify, the Weihrauch HW100 comes in the carbine format, which is the shorter version, and the standard version, longer version, about 4 inches longer. Gives you a little extra shot capacity. I'd just like to show you the box of tricks that comes with the Weihrauch 100. Each model comes with 2 magazines. They're 14-shot, unbreakable, brilliant rotary magazines. I think the finest there is, really. They're superb. You get your filling adapter. Now this is a bleed screw. If you wanted to take the cylinder off the rifle, bleed it of air, so if you was going to take it on a plane or something like that. And this is the old style filling adapter. Why they still put that in, I don't know, but it's there. You could use it if you wanted to. But obviously now everything's quick fill, so that goes on your hose. It basically just plugs. You take your blanking plug out, it just plugs in like so. Fill it up, bleed it off, pull it out. Could that be simpler? So, filling adapter, bleed, old style filler. Now, the 2 magazines, as I say, 14 shot, indestructible, fabulous things to use, and so easy. Pull your cocking lever back. This is a magazine locator. Pull that back like that, pop the mag in, slide that forward, that clicks lovely and positive, and then away you go. Watch that spin, look. Is that not superb? Faultless, fabulous thing. Final points on the HW100 range is they now come with a patina or weaver rail, so you can fit that on there if you so wish. They also come with the biathlon cocking lever, which basically fits in there like that. They all come with the rifle. And then finally, last but definitely not least, the fantastic HW100 silencer. So quiet, with a pellet in the rifle, it's virtually inaudible in the field. It's a fabulous thing. I'd like to go through these Daystate rifles with you now. This is the Daystate Huntsman Revere, and this is the walnut version. It's available in two formats. This is the second one. This is the Revere Safari, which has got that kind of wood effect stock. It's also got an adjustable cheek piece. So there's the two versions. The Revere side lever rifle, mag pops out like that. Again, it's your flip top mag, which is spring loaded. Fill it up with pellets, snap it shut, and then it pops back in like so. It's drawn in by the magnets, which is really nice and positive. Close your side lever and you're ready to go. These rifles have safety catches. That's safe, that's fire. It's also got the gauge on the end of the cylinder. Now that gauge there tells you obviously what pressure you have in the rifle in the cylinder. It's also got another gauge here, which is the Huma regulator. Now this gauge never moves. It shows you the pressure that the regulator is set at. Now again, fantastic match quality trigger. Really smooth, really good, lovely light little sporting rifle. On the Reveres, your shot count in 177, you're going to get around about 140 shots. And in 2.2 you're going to get 160 shots. Now let's move on to the Wolverine selection of Daystate rifles. This is the Wolverine R in the C type, which stands for cylinder. Now they do the Wolverine in the B type, which has got the big 480cc carbon fibre bottle. The only difference is really, apart from the looks, is that obviously you're going to get more shot count out of the B type than you will the C type. But the C type is still going to give you between 200 and 250 shots per charge. So plenty really. This is the walnut C type. This is the Forester C type, which is a lovely laminate. And this is the grey laminate C type. Now, those three stock types are all available with the B type as well. So they've got everything covered there really. Now, all these rifles operate, load and stuff in the same way. We'll have a look at the way they do that a little closer, a little later on. But basically, it's the same thing. Side lever, mag out. Again, just pop the top off the mag. It's a little spring loaded mag. Fill everything up, pop it back in. Now, again, you're going to get, with a 177, you're going to get 13 shot mag. With the 2.2, you're going to get 11 shot mag. So basically that's the Wolverine C type R, and there's a safety catch there. Again, beautiful quality trigger. It's got the lot really. You've got the two gauges again. You've got your Huma reg gauge and the pressure of the cylinder gauge. The Huma reg gauge never moves. It just tells you the set pressure of the reg. That's basically the C type, and that is the B type. Again, this is available in Forester, which is the greener laminate, and it's also available in the walnut. Now we'll move on to a selection of air arms rifles. What I'm going to show you here is the S510R Ultimate Sporter carbine rifle from Air Arms. It comes basically in three formats. This is the walnut one with the adjustable cheek piece in soft touch, which is nice. Always use good quality wood air arms, really nice pieces of walnut. And that's your walnut one. This is the laminate version. Again, adjustable cheek piece, really nice. I love the laminate finishes, they're beautiful. And then last but not least, the tactical version, which is all soft touch, again, adjustable cheek piece. Now, all these rifles are the same. The fill pressure on all of them is 200 bar. They're fully regulated with Air Arms' own regulator. They're 10 shot rotary magazines, and they all come fitted with the fantastic, highly efficient Q-Tech silencer. They are very easy to use. Side lever, rotary mag, fabulous quality trigger unit. and very, very quiet with that Q-Tech silencer on the end. They have a safety catch, which is located in the trigger blade here, on and off. They all come with a gauge in the middle of the fore end of the stock there. So basically that's the range. There's 3 rifles, walnut, laminate and tactical. Let's now move on to another Air Arms rifle. It's the Air Arms S510 Tactical R, which is the sort of tactical version of the standard S510R. This has got an M-LOK 4-rail here. It's got Weaver mounts all over the place. It's got the Q-Tech silencer, slightly shorter and fatter, very, very efficient. Adjustable butt there. Also comes with the M-LOK system, which you can put your foregrip anywhere you like here, on the sides, wherever, because the whole thing is M-LOK. Same magazine, 10-shot rotary mag, side lever cocking, again really slick, really quiet. It's got the safety catch again in the trigger blade itself, and again, beautiful, beautiful quality trigger. Yeah, a real pleasure. Now I'll show you the magazine system a little bit closer and a little bit more detail. This applies to the whole Air Arms range really, with the side lever rifles. So basically what we do, pull your side lever around and then pull the magazine out. As I say, they're 10-shot rotary mags. Again, really, really easy to load. Just pop your pellets in, spin that round till it's full. And then magazine goes back in like so. So really, really slick and easy. No fussing and no messing around. Close your side lever. That's now cocked and ready to fire. So pop away you go. And then it's just a question of working the side lever. Let me show you if you can see that, the magazine rotating. Really slick, really unfussy, which is lovely. Now all these S510Rs, they're all Air Arms regulated. That's their own regulator. Now the shot count, depending on the caliber, 177 you're going to get around 90 shots per charge, and 2.2 around 110 shots per charge. Now the regulators obviously flatten out any curve. They make them ultra consistent and help massively with the shot count. So really good stuff, basically. Again, as I've already mentioned, you've got the adjustable butt, adjustable cheek piece, adjustable butt plate. Yeah, it's a really lovely rifle. Okay, finally, let me show you the way all Air Arms pre-charged rifles fill. Basically, you unscrew your filler cap. Then they all come with your T-bar quick fill, which basically slides over there. There's a couple of O-rings, always best to keep them well lubricated. That slides on, the T goes through there, you twist it, that's now locked on. So you'd fill it up, bleed the air, twist it around until the T piece lines up with the filler adapter and pull it off. Simple. And then obviously screw your end cap back on. Now we move on to the popular range of Brocock rifles, now known as BRK. This one here is the Brocock Sniper XR, fitted with a 480cc carbon fibre bottle. Gives you huge shot capacity, somewhere between 4 and 450 depending on the calibre. All of the rifles I'm going to show you here, they're all load in the same way, they all use the same magazine and stuff like that, so we'll go into that in a little more detail in a bit, but I'll just show you a quick run through of the different models. So this is the Sniper, as I say, the XR Sniper. This is the laminate finished version, thumb hole, really, really comfortable thing to use. And they come with a 11 or 13 shot magazine, 13 being 177, 11 being 2.2. They're all, as I say, side lever. They all cock and load in the same way. That's a really nice thing. Very, very quiet when you fit the ODB or 0dB silencer. So that's the laminate version. It also comes in the Safari. So exactly the same rifle, just this nice wood effect Safari stock, which is very popular. And then finally, it comes in the sort of tactical finish, ever so popular. So that's basically the Sniper XR range. Move on now to the Concept. Again, BRK or Brocock. This is the rifle they call the Concept XR. It has a adjustable butt pad, which is really, really convenient. Same as the rifles I just showed you as far as the loading and side lever and stuff like that. They're all humour regulated. This one's got the little pressure gauge on the end of the cylinder there. Again, can be fitted with the ODB silencer or 0dB. Yeah, really nice, quite unusual, quite nicely balanced. A good, effective air rifle. Now we move on to the Pathfinder, BRK Pathfinder XR. Again, it's got this rather handy adjustable stock at the back there. Same cocking mechanism. The slightly smaller carbon fibre bottle, 300 cc's. Really compact, really lovely little thing to shoot. That is the Pathfinder. Now, if we move on, this one is the Commander XR. This one is the Cerakote finish. Again, the huge 480cc carbon fibre bottle. All the same features, adjustable, but really, really handy. Really good rifle, really nice. Quite like it in the Cerakote. It also, we've got the Brocock Compato Sniper XR. All these rifles are humour regulated, as I say. Nice things to use, really slick magazine. Shot capacity on this slightly smaller, sort of 100, 120 shots per charge. Got the gauge on the end as well. But a really nice little rifle, tactical, really good to use. The last Brocock rifles I've shown you just now, they all, as I said, load in the same way. They all use the same magazine, and they all cock in the same way. Side lever cocking like that. The magazine slides out like that, which is really nice and positive. And then it's got this rather unique flip-top mag. So you just spin that round, it's spring-loaded, as you can see. Fill it up with pellets, snap the top shut, and then the magazine simply slides back in like that. Lovely positive, nice click. Bolt forward, there you go, you're ready to go. There's your power adjuster. All Brococks come with those now. If you want to use it, most people just leave it on full power flat out. And they've got lovely, lovely quality trigger unit. Really, really nice match trigger. The safety catch is housed within the trigger guard there, which is nice and very positive. In 177, they are 13 shot. In 22, they are 11 shot. Some regulated Brococks have the 2 gauge system. This one here that says humour, that's the pressure of your regulator. That's the pressure that the actual regulator is set at. This gauge never moves. And this is the air pressure gauge telling you how much pressure is in the actual carbon fibre bottle. So that's basically how they work. As I said, the last 6 or 7 Brococks I showed you, they all load and work in the same way. They all come with the single shot tray, which is nice if you're at a club and you just want to use it single shot. There are 2 types of fillers with the Brocock. On this particular model, and it applies to the rest of the Sniper range and others. Again, pull out your little magnetic dust cap, and then you've got your traditional sort of quick fill snap on. So you'd fill it up, bleed it off, and then just lift that collar, pull it off. It's really nice, really simple, and very, very widely used. On with your magnetic dust cap, so you're all protected there, and that's basically that. There is, as I said, another method of filling, which is a more sort of conventional, if you like. You've got this twist end cap here. Twist it round till you find the hole, and then you've got your filler probe rather than a snap-on, and that just pushes in like that. Again, fill it up, bleed it off. pull that out, and then always spin that so it just keeps any dust out of the filler port. Like I said, all this here, on all those Brococks we've just been through, it's all the same mag, same everything. Really, really solid, nice system. Well proven, very reliable. That's a fantastically well thought out system. Now we can move on to what I consider the flagship Brocock rifle, BRK. This is the Ghost. There you go, Ghost is fitted with the 280cc carbon fibre bottle. So that is the standard Ghost. And this is the Ghost Plus. Now, this is the Blaze model. It's available and we do it in the black, same as the standard Ghost. The difference between the Ghost and this, the Ghost Plus, is you get the huge 480cc carbon fibre bottle. You also get a slightly longer shroud. But apart from that, from sort of there down, these rifles are identical. They are 11 and 13 shot magazines, so 11 in 2.2, 13 in 177. And they come with one mag. They've got this power adjuster here. A really, really infinitely adjustable little rifle. You can move your position of your weaver rail. It's got weavers all over the place. It's got a fantastic array of PRS accessories. They're both humour regulated. This is the gauge that shows you the pressure that's in your cylinder. And this one is the humour gauge. This shows you the set pressure of the regulator. And that never moves, that dial there never moves. They come in a really nice BRK Brocock hard case. As I say, these things are infinitely adjustable. There is a huge range of accessories. You can buy barrel kits, interchangeable barrels. There's just an infinite array of goodies to play with. Let's look a little closer at the way the Ghost actually works. Basically, side lever operation. Pull your side lever back. Magazine slides out like that. It's again one of the flip top mags, which I really like. Spring loaded, fill that up. Sorry, it's not spring loaded, it's, sorry, it is spring loaded, yeah. So fill that up with pellets, yeah. Pop that back in there like so. Bolt forward and pop, away you go. It's also got, you can see here, the power adjuster, that's max. Go right down to 1. Most people, as I say, leave it on the maximum setting. I mean, you could use the power adjuster, obviously, if you were shooting indoors, short range and stuff. So that's basically how that loads. Another clever thing with this is if you've got 2 mags, you pop them together like that, they're magnetic. And then when you've shot your last pellet, slide that across like that. And away you go. That's pretty clever, I think, and it works really well. So there's your magazine system. Now, out of the little one here, the standard Ghost, you're going to get 350 shots around. 250, sorry, around 250, 300 shots. And out of this one with the bigger cylinder, you're going to get up to sort of 450. So, filling, they both fill in the same way. Pop that down like that, grab that, pull it out, and then you've got your normal snap connector. So you fill it up, bleed it off, lift that collar, pop that off like that. And then don't forget to put your dust cover back. Yeah, that's basically it. It's a really, really compact, superb thing. Again, all these rifles have got faultless trigger units. They really, really come on in leaps and bounds. But that basically is the Ghost. Okay, let's now move on to the BSA range of pre-charged rifles. This is the top end of BSA's range. This is the CLX R12 Pro. This is the walnut version. They all come with an adjustable cheek piece, an adjustable butt pad, and they're fitted with these 480cc carbon bottles. give you a huge shot count. In 2.2, it's going to be around 400 shots per charge. The fill pressure, we recommend 200 bar fill pressure on all of these rifles. You can fill them higher, but there's absolutely no point because you get such a huge shot capacity. So 200 bar, they're again rotary magazines, 12 shot mags, side lever action, beautiful. Everything seems to have moved over really to side lever. You've got safety catch at the end of the rifle there, at the end of the action. Really good quality trigger unit. Now, the whole range is fitted with BSA's own regulator, which makes them ultra consistent, fantastic shot count, really smooth things. As I say, this is the walnut version. They come in 3 other versions. This is the KN, which is a slightly reddish laminated stock. Really pretty thing, again with all the same features. And this is the Wilderness laminate, which is a slightly green laminate, which I think is really attractive. There is another one to the range, which is a good old black pepper. We don't have one to show you today, unfortunately, but I think everybody knows what black pepper laminate looks like by now. They all come fitted with the BSA silencer. Again, really highly efficient. A superb piece of kit. Now, they all come in their own hard cases, like this, which is eggshell foam, proper sturdy hard case. These models, the CLX Pro, all come with the hard case. They also come with one 12-shot magazine and filling adapter and stuff like that, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me now show you the magazine system a little bit closer on the CLX R12. Firstly, I'll start by saying I made a bit of a mistake. These rifles now come with 2 12-shot magazines, not just the one, but I'll put that down to my age, eh? So anyway, just to recap, 2 mags with all the CLX rifles, CLX R12s. So to load it, basically side lever cocking, again ultra slick. Magazine just slides out like that. You then just spin it round, filling up the holes as you go. You've got a little counter there so you can see when you've got your 12. That then pops back in like so. Close the side lever and then pop, we're ready to go. It's really as simple as that. Very clever engineering. There's no fuss, no snaggly bits. It's really smooth. There's a rather good safety catch design. On the end of the action, it's really nice, use it with your thumb. So that's on and off, that's really good. The other thing with these BSA rifles is the filling. You get your filling adapter, comes with the rifle, which connects to a quick fill system. You then pull the nice magnetic cover off, which is a really nice touch, really lovely thing. And then again, filling is so simple these days. You end with the 2 O-rings, just plug that in like that. Fill it up, bleed it off, pull it out. Simple. And then always remember to put your magnetic dust protector back on like that. So that's basically the workings of the R12. A fabulous thing. It's evolved over the years into one of the best rifles you can buy today. Let's move on to another range of BSA rifles. This is the R12 SLX. It's very similar to the CLX that I showed you earlier. Again, these rifles, the complete range comes in the hard case, which is a nice feature. Very similar to the CLX as far as the action, the works, the regulator and stuff like that. As you can see, it's got a smaller bottle. This is a 300cc bottle, carbon fibre, which is nice. It's non-thumb hole, so it's a traditional type sporter stock. This is a walnut. Again, BSA use lovely quality wood. That's really nicely figured bit of walnut. So yeah, everything's pretty well the same. Slightly lower shot count, 150 to 200, depending on your caliber. 200 for 22, 150 for 177. Same again, we say fill to 200 bar. Everything else is the same, the safety catch, the whole lot. The way that the magazine loads and works is exactly the same. What you will see, this is a 177 which has the blue magazine, and this is a 22 which has the red magazine, which is a good touch really. Nice to keep them separate. So that's basically the rifle. A real winner again, lovely quality thing, beautifully balanced. Comes in the walnut stock, as I've said. It also comes in the very popular black pepper laminate, which again, most people will be familiar with. It's been around for a long time. It looks very attractive. I'll just go through the filling of this rifle. It's exactly the same as the earlier model, the one I showed you earlier, the CLX. Basically, it's to remove the magnetic dust cap, filling probe, 2 O-rings, pop in there like that, fill it up, bleed it off, pull it out. It's as simple as that. Always remember to put your magnetic dust cap back. They've all got the gauge there, which is nice. These again come with 2 12-shot magazines. So yeah, there it is. So just to finish off now with the BSA R12 range, this is the R12 SE, which is their sort of base model. Primary differences are you don't get the carbon bottle. It's the original sort of aluminium 200cc bottle. It doesn't come in a hard case. Apart from that, really, the regulator, the action, the trigger is all the same, with the exception that this is gone back to the traditional sort of bolt action. No big deal. It's although, as I say, it's the base level, the entry level if you like, still a fabulous thing. All the same features, safety catch, silencer. It's a really nice little rifle. Back to more like the original R12. It's basically as simple as this. Any rifle you buy or pistol you buy from us, as long as you are the owner, we will service it whenever it needs servicing. That includes parts and labour, so it is totally free of charge. And if the rifle or the pistol ever malfunctions, we'll put it right for you. And again, that's parts and labour, so there's no charge to you whatsoever. And that's for as long as you are the owner of the rifle or the pistol. It's as simple as that. There's no small print. Nothing to read, no catches, no hidden anything. It's as simple as that.